All right, so today's the day. We are winterizing. So this is our first time, and made a list, right?
Yes, have the list.
You have the list. All right,
The
so
list. The list.
yeah. So the purpose of winterizing your RV, very important, and plenty of good reasons that we would want to do that. All right, so what are the reasons we're going to winterize?
We winterize for several reasons. First of all, we winterize to get all of the water out of the pipes to prevent the pipes from freezing and possibly bursting.
All right, that's a very good reason.
That would be bad.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
And then we remove all the perishables or any crumbs or anything from inside that would attract rodents or bugs or anything else that wants to live in our house, in our RV. And it all protects our investment because RVs are not cheap.
Yes, all very good reasons. So
That's the first
very
type.
important if you're going to put your RV into storage over the winter and you're not going to use it for a while. Even if it's not over the winter, you'd probably want to do most of these things if you're just going to put it in storage. But definitely draining all the fluids and getting anything that could attract pests, very important things to do. So one of the things we're going to start with, I think, is cleaning.
Yes.
So having a clean before you even do anything else is probably a good thing. So we're going to clean the RV.
And because we live in an area that it's starting to get cold, we're going to wait till spring to clean the rugs. I mean, we're going to vacuum them and everything, but we're going to actually shampoo them in the spring when they can dry.
Yeah, right. It's a little too cold and damp out right now. So, but we are going to clean the rest of it. We're going to clean the bathroom, clean the kitchen, get all the linens out, and we're going to go ahead and do that.
We'll be back when we're all sweaty and dirty.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. How's it going?
Good. Sweaty work. Luckily, you and I are not big slobs. So, Vacuum once more, right? Don't let me forget to vacuum under the stairs. When you lift up the stairs and there's always that gathering of...
Yes, we should do that. But yeah, so this is the pantry. Everything's coming in there, so we got all our liquids. We don't have anything getting frozen out here. Anything perishable or that a mouse could get into in the bag here. We're gonna take the spices in, just so they don't really kind of just dry out or get humid in here and clump up. Put them in a baggie.
And it was so nice because we just attached it with the Velcro.
Right, yeah.
So it just popped right off.
So.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Fridge, clean. Stove is clean. And the sink. Sink is clean, and everything is just a dish drain. Alright. So now I'm going to open the valve for the fresh tank. Make sure there's nothing in there. It shouldn't be very much to do anything. And then hit the low point valve. Okay. So now the fresh water tank is just about done emptying. And the next thing we need to do is get our two low point drains. So those two are right here. Alright, so what we need to do is take this guy out. So I'm going to get the tool.
Okay.
Alright, so specialty tool for taking this guy out.
This is a cooled off thing to do.
What's
Yes, like you wouldn't want to do this if you'd been running the heater, yeah.
that? Right.
The water
Then it
heater?
would be hot water, yeah.
Yeah. So this is a cool
So,
cool
but
down
it's gonna
thing.
be a lot of water coming in. Maybe. Well, maybe not. Because it's all coming out there. That doesn't look too bad after one season.
Nope.
It's pretty good. So, this can just stay there.
Sorry, that was a little bit of a letdown. I was expecting water to just come pouring out.
I was too, but I already opened the low point.
And that's still dripping.
And it's still dripping. So.
Actually, it's not even to a point of dripping yet. So. Now you're closing it because it's done dripping all over. It looks like you're trying to hold the RV up with your back.
Alright, so those are closed. And let me close the freshwater tank.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm filming that because you can't even see it. Okay.
So that's closed. Alright, so RV antifreeze.
Antifreeze.
Okay, so make sure if you do it, don't put car antifreeze in your system, right? We want to put RV special antifreeze because this stuff is going into your drinking water tanks, right? Through our lines.
So it needs to be non-toxic.
So it needs to be non-toxic. The stuff you put in your car is not.
See how it says it's safe for incidental contact with people, pets, and wildlife? That's, yeah.
So next step is we need to make sure that we bypass the water heater on the system. So in our RV, I have to crawl underneath the mattress to get to the valve. There's a hole under there where I can grab that valve and then bypass the water heater. So
this is where it comes in handy to have an assistant. I can help hold the mattress up.
All right.
See the hole?
Yeah.
It's hard to hold up the mattress with one hand while I'm holding the camera with the other. Okay.
Right. So I'm just gonna turn it. There. That should be good.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So now, instead of water flowing into the water heater, it will flow past the water heater on the bypass and just go right into the rest of the system.
So Dave, what if we forget to do that?
Then we are putting antifreeze into our water heater, which holds 6 gallons. And considering I only bought 2 gallons of antifreeze,
but it wouldn't be the end of the world.
It's not the end of the world. You then just have to flush out your water heater. It's not going to hurt anything, but you're wasting a lot of antifreeze unnecessarily, right?
Right.
And especially since I left the I left the anode out.
Yes.
Right now.
It would just run out.
It will just run out onto the ground if I.
Oh.
So that would be really bad, right?
Well, it'd be.
So it's not bad, but it would be a waste, right? So.
Okay. Yeah, that was me.
All right. So our next step in our RV, we have a suction hose attached to our water pump. So I can just go in here, and there's a valve. Oh, I have to take this cover off. So behind here, behind this panel, there's a hose with a valve so that I can switch that valve so that instead of pulling from the freshwater tank, it will pull from one of these.
And we learned that the hard way.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way by not turning it off or to pull from the freshwater tank our very first time. So when we first tried to run water into our system, instead of pulling from the water tank or the from your city water connection, it was trying to suction from a tube that wasn't connected to anything, so it was pulling air, and that didn't really work so well. So under here, there's our water pump, and here's that hose that I was telling you about. So I should be able to take this guy, put it right in there, and then change this valve.
Show me that valve again.
This is a valve.
Oh.
So right there,
Yep.
attached to this hose.
Okay.
One more time. There it goes. Ooh, it's sucking it up really quickly. All right, once you get some pink out of there, then you can turn it off. All right, we're almost gone.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't have pink. Oh, now I have pink.
Both blue, both cold and hot.
There's nothing hot coming.
Wow, it went through 2 gallons really quickly.
Yes.
Apparently we're gonna need some more.
Okay. But got it.
Wow, I really thought 2 gallons would be enough, but apparently 2 gallons is not enough for our RV.
Just can't get it enough.
Luckily, it's not very
Just can't
expensive.
get it enough.
A couple bucks.
Ooh, Wally World, here we come.
All right.
We're back.
So, turns out that you have to close both the valves going to the water heater. There's 2. I only hit 1. And as I said before, what would happen is it'll run right out into the water heater and run onto the ground.
You know, did I have a premonition?
And that's what happened. So here's what it looks like underneath with the 2 valves. So now we're going to try this again. We've got a few more, and this time it should not
All right, well, I'm going to go over to the sink where the hot water is.
run as quickly.
Oh, it fooled me. There we are. Oh, I guess that's why it has a cap so it doesn't run back into the under the sink, huh?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. So I guess the lesson is don't be intimidated by winterizing.
No,
It's
it's not
as hard as long as you can find that.
Right. Make sure you know, hopefully when you bought your RV, you either had a video or somebody showed you where all of this was. All right, this is it. Getting put away for the winter.